Welcome everyone to another episode of PTW Resistance, this action-packed show featuring both brands' brutality and breakdown, and things are heating up here in PTW as we get closer to our next pay-per-view, Ignorance No Bliss. And in our main event tonight, it's a matchup between two breakdown superstars, the bizarre one, Goldust, going one-on-one with Jake Hager. And then tag team action as well. It's the high-flying Hardy Boyz going up against Santana and Ortiz. But we kick things off here tonight with Jon Moxley going one-on-one with Tyler Breeze. Now Tyler Breeze not alone in this matchup, he is of course accompanied by his tag team partner Fandango. But honestly, the look in Jon Moxley's eyes right now, you could have a whole army at ringside and it wouldn't deter him. This matchup set to get underway here, but now look at Breeze! He caught Moxley with a super kick, but now Moxley comes right back! Huge King Kong lariat from Jon Moxley. I thought we were on the verge of the upset there when Tyler Breeze hit that super kick. But now, look at Jon Moxley just pounding away at Tyler Breeze on the mat, and now just picking him up with the X-Plex. Jon Moxley showing no regard for human life here against Tyler Breeze, is now just picking him up, and Moxley a big German suplex, dropping him right on his neck. The sadistic Jon Moxley, we know he will do whatever it takes to win. And he has dominated Tyler Breeze here in this opening contest. And now he's got him in the center of the ring. The arms hooked and the paradigm shift.
1, 2, 3.
And that'll do it. Moxley making quick work of Tyler Breeze here tonight. A dominant win for Jon Moxley as he tries to build his stock on brutality. A big win for him here tonight, as Breezango gonna have to go back to the drawing board. But speaking of brutality, we do have an exciting episode coming up, the Go Home Show for Ignorance No Bliss, and we will have the United States Championship on the line. Rey Mysterio defends against his friend Sin Cara. These two friends will battle for the US title. Also a preview of Ignorance No Bliss, as Xavier Woods and Matt Jackson, they go one-on-one before their tag team championship match at the pay-per-view. And then there's an interesting matchup. It's John Cena and the Big Show teaming up against Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. We of course saw Reigns attack Cena last episode. And then it's no disqualifications. Jeff Hardy and CM Punk, as CM Punk trying to warm up for his no-holds-barred match against Kevin Owens. But Jeff Hardy, he'll get a warm-up as well, as he's in action up next with his brother Matt. They team up against Santana and Ortiz. For weeks now, we've been seeing those videos saying royalty is coming. I don't know who's playing them or what they're for, but we gotta focus on tag team action right now. It's the Hardy Boyz and Santana and Ortiz. Jeff Hardy and Ortiz locking up to start this one. Well, now Jeff Hardy getting things going with the jawbreaker there to Ortiz. And Jeff Hardy getting things off to a quick start here. He connects with the leg drop and the drop kick there. Great combination from Jeff Hardy. He's got a big matchup coming up on Brutality against CM Punk. It's no disqualifications as well. And you know Jeff Hardy, the risk taker, he will be primed for that element. But now he tags in his brother Matt, as Matt Hardy now working on Ortiz. Matt Hardy now sends him into the corner. The big clothesline there, and now looking for the Bulldog. Ortiz, though, pushes out of it and connects with the boot right to the face of Matt Hardy. And Santana and Ortiz, they're also trying to raise their stock in the tag division, as here comes Santana, tagged in, those knife-edge chops right to the chest. And now he comes in with the knee. Huge knee strike there, and I believe a tag was made. Ortiz, the legal man again. And now Santana's got Matt Hardy, and he brings him right into the boot of Ortiz. These two working well together tonight, as Ortiz hooks the leg, but Matt Hardy kicks out. But Santana and Ortiz, they know every win matters in bringing them closer to trying to challenge for the tag team championships, as now Ortiz has got Matt Hardy and could be looking for the street sweeper to try and finish his matchup. He's scooping him up in the powerbomb position. Santana is on the top rope. Matt Hardy, though, he gets out of it. And now Matt Hardy with the side effect. Side effect from Matt to avoid the street sweeper there. But now here comes Jeff Hardy leaping up onto the top rope. He's got Santana now, and the twist of fate. Twist of fate off the top from the charismatic Enigma. And Santana is laid out on the outside. And that now leaves Ortiz all alone, as Matt Hardy climbing up to the top rope. Jeff Hardy telling him to hit it. Matt Hardy with the leg drop off the top.
1, 2, 3.
And the Hardy Boyz win it. A big win for the former tag team champions. And a big win for Jeff Hardy as well, as he picks up momentum heading into his no disqualification match with CM Punk. A big win for the Hardy Boyz here tonight. A solid effort from Santana and Ortiz. They are certainly no slouch in this crowded tag team division. But tonight, it is the Hardy Boyz getting their hands raised in victory once again. A big win for Matt and Jeff Hardy. Ignorance No Bliss is sure to be one hell of a show. And it'll also be the first time in PTW that we see Ultimate X for the Intercontinental Championship. Andrade, Apollo Crews, Keith Lee, and Evan Bourne These guys all qualified for this matchup, and they all want to take that Intercontinental Championship. But also the Tag Team Championships on the line. The New Day, without Big E, but they're going up against the young and exciting Young Bucks. Many are calling a dream match for the Tag Team Championships. And then this matchup, more of a grudge match between these two, Samoa Joe and Umaga. Last episode they were brawling all around the backstage area, but now they're gonna go one-on-one at Ignorance No Bliss. And then the Women's Championship on the line. Asuka has got two worthy challengers, her rival Bayley and the newcomer Ember Moon, all vying for that PTW Women's Championship. And you have to wonder how Britt Baker will come into play as well, as she's aligned with Bayley. And then this matchup just made official. Roman Reigns and John Cena, they'll go one-on-one after Reigns attacks Cena, calling him washed up. We'll see if John Cena can prove him wrong. And then the World Heavyweight Championship. Three guys who all want to take the title from Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, the former champion, Finn Balor, and Randy Orton, all vying for that World Heavyweight Championship in fatal four-way action. And then this will be the end of a huge rivalry to be settled in No Holds Barred. It's CM Punk and Kevin Owens. These two absolutely hate each other, and they'll be sure to tear each other apart in No Holds Barred. And then the PTW Championship is on the line. It's tables, ladders, and chairs. John Morrison defends against AJ Styles. A huge match card for Ignorance No Bliss. Looking forward to breakdown. Ignorance No Bliss preview is 8-man tag team action. Bryan Balor, Liam Bourne against the Heenan family. Also Apollo Crews, he'll go one-on-one with Scorpio Sky of SCU. And then the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga, he'll be in action up against Jake Hager. But Jake Hager is also in action in tonight's main event on Resistance. He goes up against the bizarre one, Goldust. Now Goldust and Hager, a bit of an interesting rivalry between the two. They got into it during an Ultimate X qualifying match where Goldust and Hager both looked like during moments they would win that matchup. In the end it was Keith Lee qualifying for Ultimate X. But now these two going one-on-one here on Resistance. And look at Goldust now just huffing air in the face of Jake Hager. And Hager is not going to like that. Going right at Goldust with the punches in the face. Hager, of course, does have that MMA experience that he'll put to good use. And now he just slamming Goldust down with that belly-to-belly. Also has some professional wrestling experience back in Oklahoma, as Hager now picking up Goldust, and again another takedown from Jake Hager. He's got those arms wrapped around the waist of Goldust, suffocating the air from his chest. And now Hager has got him on the mat, driving those knees right into the side of Goldust. Hager now into the cover. Goldust kicks out. Now Goldust, he may be strange, he may be bizarre, but there is still a very talented wrestler under all that paint. As we know, he once called himself Dustin Rhodes, but of course was kicked in the head, and now goes by Goldust. Certainly one of the stranger things we've experienced on PTW Breakdown. As Hager now bringing Goldust into the corner, and now going after him, but Goldust cut him out with the boot there, and now he comes in with the Bulldog. No longer Dustin Rhodes, but Goldust still has that wrestling ability, putting it to good use against Jake Hager right now. And now Goldust going right at Hager with the jabs, and now he drops down and hits him with the uppercuts. Goldust is firing up on Hager here tonight, and now he's got him with the atomic drop. And now, here comes Goldust, the crossbody! Goldust taken to the air that time. And takes down Jake Hager. And Goldust could be looking to pick up a huge victory here on Resistance. Damien Sandow looking on as Jake Hager currently struggling in this matchup. Goldust could be looking for a huge win over Jake Hager here tonight, who I believe Hager many thought was the favorite, but now Goldust could be looking for the final cut. He's got him, but Hager though counters it, and now Jake Hager! The gut-wrench powerbomb. Gut-wrench powerbomb, and that could spell the beginning of the end. As Hager now gonna look for the cover on Goldust. But what's this now? Damien Sandow telling him not to go for the pin. Damien Sandow giving instructions to Jake Hager. Well, I think Sandow wants him to win with the ankle lock, and now Hager's got it locked in. Ankle lock locked in on Goldust. This is how Hager almost qualified for Ultimate X. Will Goldust tap to the ankle lock? Sandow on the apron, giving words of encouragement to Jake Hager. He's got the ankle lock cinched in, but now Goldust counters! And Hager takes out Sandow on the ring apron. Goldust got out of the ankle lock there. And Hager can't believe it. He's taken out his partner Sandow. But now look at Goldust. Goldust has got him. Final cut. Final cut. And the cover.
2, 3.
And Goldust pulls off a shocker here tonight. Goldust defeats Jake Hager. Well, it looked like Hager had that match won. He probably could have just pinned him after the gut-wrench powerbomb, but Sandow wanted to win with the ankle lock. And that ended up costing Hager the match. A big win for Goldust here tonight. But now look at this though, Hager shoving Damien Sandow as Sandow was trying to console him there, but Hager wants no part of it after Sandow cost him this match. Jake Hager is not happy, but I'll tell you who is happy. It is Goldust. The bizarre one picks up a huge victory.